in dire need. But whatever. Hell, I'm so fucking tired. Grocery store took like 2 fucking hours. It started pouring down rain. I know tonight we had talked about doing the chicken adobo, like the Filipino adobo with rice. But that requires like a minimum hour marinating time. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do it like correctly with like everything going on. I might just do it like tonight. No, I don't want to keep this video, just this. So. Jambalaya. Yeah, we're doing a chicken thigh and like a sausage, like an andouille sausage. Jambalaya. I love jambalaya. I make mine spicier than most people because I'm not a little bitch. But, you know, whatever. And I think I actually add extra spice to my food as a fuck you to my ex who couldn't handle anything spicy. So I didn't eat spicy food for like almost 3 fucking years. Because of that little piece of shit. So, yeah, fuck him. But, yes. 3 trips up fucking stairs carrying groceries. It was absolutely ridiculous. But, let's go ahead and get us started. You can see the background. There's still, like, shit fucking everywhere. But, we're just kind of go with it. Oh, the apron. Where's the apron? Here's the apron. Am I going to knock my camera off? Hold on. Okay, no. Forgot about my apron. Wonder how well y'all can hear me. I've got my headset on. Trying the headset through this tonight. Maybe you can get a little bit better. You can actually hear me better. It's not that my voice is fucking carrying as it is, but you know, still. Okay. Apron on. Alright. We need some oil. Just a little bit. Do I have one of these open already? I think I do. Yeah, that's frying oil though. This is cooking oil. Yeah, I have like 17 different kinds of fucking oil. Frying and cooking and sauteing and finishing and yada yada yada. About 2 tablespoons oil in there. Just a little bit of water in here too. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get our chicken thighs. I'm going to do 4. Just going to chop them. We're going to leave the fat on because the fat does equal flavor. This isn't really a healthy recipe, but we're making a lot of it, so this will be food for like the next day or 2. And tonight, before I go to bed, I will mix up that marinade for you guys. And I will have the chicken ready to go for the Filipino double chicken tomorrow. Big one, damn. Cutting a couple fucking slices. But I've got everything except this bit of chicken here prepped already. The grocery store only had cooked shrimp, and I will not buy that under any fucking circumstances. So I really want to do shrimp and grits one night too. But, you know, whatever. That's a little bit too much fat. But this is actually pretty good because by the time we finish, I'm just going to do 3. These are pretty fucking big, honestly. And by the time we finish cutting this up, the oil should be nice and hot. Yep, see? Should have dried that pan. That was my fault. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. If you're going to put oil on the pan, make sure it's fucking dry. But, so from now it's not going to matter. Because chicken thighs and the andouille sausage, all nice and sliced up. Get that going in there. You want it on high. Mix it all around. The chicken's going to release some fat. The sausage is going to release some fat. There's already fat in here. After this, we're going to essentially make a veloute. Is this leaking? I think it's leaking somehow. Oh, that smells so fucking good already. Okay, for those of you who may or may not remember, a veloute is the same as a bechamel. We're going to start with a roux, which is just the flour. It's basically all-purpose flour and fat. Your choice of fat, be it like butter, oil, any like animal fat kind of thing. Any kind of fat works. Equal parts of that, and then to make a bechamel, you add milk to it. To make a veloute, you want to add water. Or not water. To make a veloute, which is another one of the French sauces, you want to add like a stock or a broth. We're going to do chicken stock. And we're going to do chicken stock with my fun little stock cubes. Because we love our little stock cubes. I also have over here in the corner, in a bowl that you can't really see, the holy trinity of like Creole and Louisiana food. The French use the mirepoix. I'm not sure if this has an actual name to it, other than it's just like called the holy trinity. But this is celery, onions, bell peppers, and garlic. Well, garlic's not part of it, but I just added some garlic because, you know, fuck it. And again, we are not seasoning a fucking thing because these have a lot of salt in them. We will season at the end. We're going to pepper the hell out of this. If you're using a non-salted like broth, or like a non-salted broth or stock or whatever, then by all means season appropriately, of course. But yeah, I got this, so I'm not. I know that shit's salty as hell. Getting this in here just to get a little bit of color. Not a whole lot. I mean, you're not going to get a lot of color really, unless you don't start with any, what's it called? Unless you don't put any fat in it at all, you'll get a little bit of color, but actually this will work. And same bowl I had a couple minutes ago. There is no chance for cross-contamination, even though this had raw chicken thighs in it, because this is going to go in here, and then it's going to go back in here. So, trust me, if you want to worry about cross-contamination, you don't understand how cross-contamination actually fucking works. So, okay. Get that nice and done. I don't have a lid to this one. I hope I do. Yeah, this is essentially a one-pot dish. You just need a bowl to help hold the rest of the shit. In the bowl next to my veggies, I've got 2 cups of white rice and 2 cans of maters. I got the good maters. Now, in with our veg. Oh, God, the fucking smell. Oh, yes. You remember how much seasoning are we adding? Fucking none. If you're going to be using a stock or like a low sodium stock or broth, then season the taste as always. I'm not adding any until this shit goes in. My boyfriend and I both the other day were actually craving Kool-Aid for some reason. So, I'm drinking tonight. Cherry Kool-Aid. Cheers. It was tea, but not cherry Kool-Aid. So, keep it on high. Let it go. Mix them up. Again, just carrots, celery, onions. That's like a long ass piece of onion. Where the hell that thing go? I got 4-inch piece of onion in there for a second. Holy shit. Put that up in just a minute. So I gotta put my chicken away. Just set it out of the way for now. We get tidied up here. That back. Yeah, I absolutely love these little fucking stock cubes or chicken bouillon cubes. I love them. They work amazingly. Oh, one of my favorite things. And the pepper mill is hiding over here. Remember, if any of you have any questions, feel free to ask. Let this all cook. Just a couple more minutes. Oh, I've got so much fucking just so much stuff everywhere. I need to get in here and like really reorganize my kitchen. I'm debating on whether or not I want to keep the celery leaves. Nah, I'm not gonna make potatoes anytime soon. I will say this though, if you're using like fresh celery like that, and you have the leaves go amazing in mashed potatoes. Just chop them up and throw them in, and they add a great flavor to them. It's actually a British thing called champ. It's basically mashed lumpy potatoes with celery leaves. And I think in some places they add Gruyere, which is like a baby Swiss cheese to it as well, which works really well. How much oil is in here? 3 tablespoons or so. Okay. So we're not quite there yet to where we want to be on the veggies. A little bit longer in there too. Flour. Oh, yes, where is it? Where are my bay leaves? You gotta have bay. We're doing this bay. Here we go. I got some oregano, roasted red pepper, thyme, diced red tomatoes. Yeah, almost all the liquids out of this now, except for the fat. You can tell that the fat's leaving. Can you see? Shit, probably not. So you can tell the fat's leaving when the water's leaving when the bubbles start bubbling up over the veggies. Oh my, the water sinks. One more minute, then I'm going to start adding in some flour. You look like you're about as good as you're going to get, honestly. Okay. I'm going to set it there. I'm not going to touch it for a full minute because they are starting to try to stick to the bottom. And by letting them stick to the bottom just a little bit, I'm getting some caramelization and a little bit of like a lot of color and some crunch on some of these veggies, which will definitely pay off in the end. Like I would say try the chicken and sausage, but I don't think the chicken's all the way cooked. I'm not going to try it yet. That's not it. That's not what I thought it was. That's a dry rub for a chicken. Here is the Cajun seasoning I'm going to be using. This is my own blend I like. So if you want, use your favorite use your favorite brand of Cajun Creole seasoning, whatever you like, you know, because you're the one gonna eat this shit. So don't just do exactly what the hell I say. You might not like it. I tell everyone, play with your food. One of the best things about cooking. You're the one in control. Okay, that's going. I can see a good bit more caramelization and color on the veggies now, which means basically the water's gone at this point. And we're nowhere near done. We're nowhere near done. So we're going to kill the video in about 15 minutes. Because at that point, ain't gonna be shit to do, but sit here and fucking watch. But, yeah. Takes about 45 minutes to an hour. You know, just all depends. Cajun seasoning ready. Just open the fucking baggie. Just looking for shit to do. Is this open yet? Can I use this shit? Nope. Okay, it's open now. Love the smell of bay. Smells like fresh tea, at least to me. There's a lot of wannabe controversy surrounding bay leaves and Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A uses bay leaves in their seasoning. You can eat bay leaves. It's totally fine. It's not a pleasurable experience. So they are removed before consuming. People do this. People make mistakes. So therefore, a couple bay leaves have slipped through. And when you bite into this sumbitch, you're going to know it. It doesn't taste bad. It has the texture that a leaf should have. And they're very, very fibrous, so they don't really give that well when they're wet. So, yeah. I wouldn't recommend it. But there's a lot of videos and stuff online about people like trying to get all pissed off at Chick-fil-A for putting in, you know, leaves and shit in their food. And the rest of the world's just like, y'all really don't understand about how spices work, do you? Like, y'all really and truly don't. That should be good. Doing this in a different pot than usual. And it's working way better. I just didn't want to bring out my giant-ass Dutch oven. I love it, I do, but I intentionally got this set because it came with this pot. And I wanted a smaller pot that I could put in the oven if I needed to. That's a good bit of fucking steam right there. And get in here, break all this up. Remember, if you have hot stock or hot cream, you won't get lumps. There you go. So you know your veloute won't be lumpy. Got rice in there. Meals. Fuck it. Cajun seasoning in there. Finish it down some too, holy fuck. Chicken and the sausage back in there. Turn it way down. We're going to add tomatoes with the juice. And I'm thinking about another cup, 2 cups of water. Oh no. Let me get a look at it. Let me look at this when I'm all said and done. So I use 3 cups to make the veloute, or the base. I got plenty of liquid in the maters because the rice is thirsty, y'all. The rice is definitely fucking thirsty. It's going to be absorbing shit. And it wants to do its thing. Yeah. I'm going to do at least 1 more cup. It might need 2. You can entirely skip the veloute step, by the way. It's just something I like to do because I like to make it like it's super fucking creamy. Go ahead and roasted reds and bay. It's like 2 or 3 good sized bay leaves. I have 5 because some of them are pretty small. So, you know, just pull them out when you're done, or play a game. Who finds the bay leaf in the fucking bowl? There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna do at least 1 more cup. Then I'll give it another good stir. It's like a cup and a half. Okay, there we go. That's looking yummy. Alrighty. Now the seasoning we've added to this was in the form of the stock cubes. Probably a little bit in the tomatoes. There's definitely some in my Cajun seasoning. So I'm going to give a quick taste just to see where the seasoning level's at right now. If it needs to be fucked with, period. Not one bit. That's perfect. I want it hotter, but that's perfect. Okay. I think this is going to work. I think this is 100% going to work. Just the extra cup and a half. Oh, I'm going to get a fucking plate. Did we put the plates up yet? We did. Okay. So, I'm going to bring this to a boil. Then, just like regular rice, but this rice got all kind of extra junk in it. We're going to bring it to a boil. Then let it simmer in the back. We'll let it simmer on as low as it can go for about 20 minutes or so. Also, by making the veloute, you add a whole nother depth of flavor to it. And I know I've said the word veloute 714 times, but I don't know. I want y'all to know some of the actual terminology. I'm not sure what the what's the word? like the Creole or the Cajun folk, or I'm not sure what they call it, but the actual French term is veloute. So, like, I hear it boiling hard. You hear it? There's nothing happening up top. This is fucking terrifying. I'm gonna burn the shit out of this. Oh my god, I'm scared now. Like, I've never heard it like bubbling so angrily, but not making any surface jostles, or I can't think of the fucking word. Okay, a little bit of bubble is just coming up now. Not a lot, though. I'll make sure that the heat is penetrating all the way through, so I'm just going to steady stir until it comes up to a boil. Yes, this will be a knock your motherfucking socks off jambalaya. The seasoning does matter, but I'm not giving out my recipe for that. So, I do need to make some more, but I'm not giving out my recipe for that. It is actually a blackening seasoning, so that I did. I did it a while back for something. I don't remember what the hell I did it for. So, yeah, good times. Okay. Bubbles are starting to percolate a little bit. I'll make sure I line up on the thing. Can y'all hear it? I mean, there's a lot happening. There we go. Double, boiling trouble, fire, burning, cauldron, bubble. Okay. Now turn it all the way the fuck down, not off. Okay, don't be an asshole and don't click at the off, click in the low setting. Piece of rice trying to escape. Put your lid on and fucking chill. Phew, out of the way. Okay, so yeah, that happened, and you know, it's still currently happening. I'm gonna check it in about 20 minutes or so, 25, 30. So probably checking it about 10 minutes, honestly, see where the water level is, see if I need to add any more water to it. I shouldn't, I don't think I will, but, you know, always just double check. The veloute did kind of throw it off a little bit. That was a last minute decision there. Veloute. So, but yes, this is saying, gonna be fucking bomb ass jambalaya. I cannot wait for this. It's going to be fucking awesome. So, thank y'all very much for tuning in tonight, and I hope to see y'all again soon.